Hi everyone, it's me, the infamous Wally. You either learned to love me or you've just learned to love me. Okay, so today it's kind of a touchy subject. Not really a touchy subject, but it's just something about my family, my lineage, and I'm going to share it with you today, especially because we're in the wintertime and I'm Native American. So here goes. I was about 7 years sober, and my mother had brought a CD to me from I want to say I say Smithsonian, but it's Native American Records. My great grandfather, his name is Kate Crozier. Kate Crozier was a amazing man for the Wallapai tribe.
Ki ka yu ja im eva ki mo im ka potam ta o nyu chi kunni ko ke yo nim ka
You make him to ye mamat your life me you life me you now me.
Kate Crozier had children, and out of those children, my grandmother, Mamie Crozier, was born. Mamie Crozier, who married Clinton Ingle and created my mother, Nell Ingle. So that's kind of a list of, but the Crozier name is very, significant in the Wallapai tribe if you don't know the story. So a relative of mine brought the CD and we ended up listening to it. And one day I was cleaning my house, and of course I was 7 years sober. I hit a wall. I just, why am I doing this? Why am I sober? Why can't I, drink like normal people? Why, what is this all for? Because we all go on a day-to-day basis. The struggles of not drugs and alcohol, but the struggles of living. Luckily enough, my mother had translated some of it for me, so this is what I remember. The journalist had asked my great-grandfather, Kate Crozier, what is your earliest recollection of your mother? Do you remember your mother? And he responded with, I do not remember my mother. What I do remember of my mother, because I was raised by my aunts and my uncles and my cousins, what I do remember, I don't remember what age I was. I could have been anywhere between 3 and 5, but I remembered there being a time when it was during the day and everybody was walking around doing, of course, their normal day. I could be over exaggerating, so just be careful because my mom will kill me if I get this story wrong. And he said that there was Native Americans or Indians, the Wallapais, running around saying the cavalry's coming, the cavalry's coming. In Wallapai, the word is haigui, haikumsi, haiku, haikumsi, are coming. And everybody was running around and screaming, the white people are coming, the cavalry's coming. During that time, Native Americans were ordered to be killed on sight, so they tried to annihilate a good portion of us. And my great-grandfather had said that he remembered a woman holding his hand, grabbing him, and shoving him inside a rock. And as everybody was screaming, the cavalry's coming, the cavalry's coming, he said for some reason he couldn't understand, but the white man was throwing rocks at his mom, or the woman that he thought to be his mom, so hard when she shoved him in a rock, it was hitting her skin and touching his. So he said it was a lot. They kept throwing rocks at my mother. I thought they were rocks. It was hitting my skin and it hurt. And he said, then the screaming stopped. The screaming stopped and everything went dark and stayed dark. He doesn't remember how long he was in there for, but he remembers that when he was pulled out, that it was a white man rancher, who pulled his mother's lifeless body off of him, and the rocks that were being thrown at him were bullets. So isn't that crazy? The matriarchy from even back then, my great-great-grandmother used her body as a shield to make sure that my great-grandfather survived. It just kind of makes you wonder when they say the words bless the matriarchy, that's literally what it means. Not a lot of people know this story. And luckily enough, my great-grandfather was able to record it and put it down. Because of him and my Crozier side of the family, he ended up going and doing great things for the Wallaby tribe. Kate Crozier was his name. And if it weren't for him, a lot of things would be totally different from what they were back then. But saying that today, it's a reminder and a deep reminder of who we are as Native American people. We are descendants of our ancestors, of great people who survived many atrocities and did great things. And with the gifts that you were given, like life, don't waste it. Get educated. Do things for your people. Continue giving back to your people. I know for me, the way that I give back is I'm going to school for business entrepreneurialism. I want to work with at-risk youth, mostly with Native American youth as well. We've seemed to lost our identity. Most of us, not a lot of us, but I also think that we need to continue to carry that pride in ourselves, that spirit, because I'm pretty sure she didn't, shove my great-grandfather in a rock and let him, survive for us to walk Mother Earth, for us to be drunks and alcoholics. And we're meant to do great things. And with that, I just sharing a piece of my little history to you. I don't know if you guys have stories about how you were created or what happened. I just know that this is what I've heard. This is paying attribute to my Crozier side of the family from the Wallaby tribe. If you look them up, it's Grand Canyon West. There's a lot of Croziers still left, a few Croziers still left. A lot of them passed away this last year. And my heart goes out to you, relatives, and also to the Wallaby tribe, the people of the Tall Pines. If you want to look into their history, I know that there's a lot of things on Google, but you can also email me, reach out to me. I know I'm related to all the Wallabis. I'm related to a lot of the people of the Wallaby tribe, so I can definitely answer some questions for you. I don't know how many because I'm pretty urbanized. But with that, thank you for letting me share that with you folks. And please have a great day. And yeah, until next time, please keep tuning in. I don't know if my channel is going to change. I don't know what's next. There's been a lot going on since the election. And right now I'm trying to stay mutual and I'm trying to stay balanced because honestly, I know that there's some sensitive subjects out there. With that being said, too much respect, see you later. Bye, everyone.